Day grows dim, the sky turns gold. Another story softly told. The dust still dances on the plain where I once rode through wind and rain. The saddle creaks, my shadow's long, the trail's long. The trail still hums its farewell song. The last sunset trail, I'm riding slow, where the wild winds fade and the river flows. Every mile's a memory, every side tale, as I ride down the last sunset trail. The canyon walls are painted red, like echoes of the words you said. The night bird sings a tune so clear, reminding me what brought me here. The stars appear, the light grows pale, I'm heading down. I'm heading down the last sunset trail. The last sunset trail, I'm riding slow, where the wild winds fade and the rivers flow. Every mile's a memory, every side tale, as I ride down the last sunset trail. The fire of youth has burned away, but peace is found where shadows play. I've seen the highs, I've known the lows, now it's time to see where the horizon goes. The wind still calls, the heart won't fail to follow down the last sunset trail. The last sunset trail, so calm, so wide, where dreams and ghosts of the past reside. In the glow of the fading veil, I'll rest at last on the sunset trail. So if you hear that lonesome tune, riding slow beneath the moon, just know my spirit will prevail. Forever riding the last sunset trail. Riding through the valleys where the wind still sighs, underneath the same wide open skies. The campfire fades, the stars still glow, and I hear the songs from years ago. Old leather creaks, my shadow falls on ghostly towns and canyon walls. Echoes of the old west calling me home through the dust and the nights I've roamed. Voices of the past in the tumbleweed breeze, whispering tales of the life I used to lead. Yeah, I still hear them, soft and blessed, those echoes of the old West. I've seen the rivers, I've crossed the plains, carried my heart through joy and pain. The saddle's worn, but the road goes on, where every mile sings a cowboy's song. Sometimes I stop and close my eyes and see her smile beneath those skies. Echoes of the old West calling me home through the dust and the nights I'd roam. Voices of the past in the tumbleweed breeze, whispering tales of the life I used to lead. Yeah, I still hear them, soft and blessed, those echoes of the old West. Fire burns low, but the spirit's alive out in the land where the legends survive. Every mountain holds a memory true of all the roads that led me to you. And when the dawn paints a desert gold, I'll ride again where the stories are told. Echoes of the old West calling me home through the dust and the nights I've roamed. From the silence of time their voices confess the heart still beats the old West. So I'll keep riding till the day I rest, chasing the echoes of the old West. Been riding down that lonesome road, hearing dreams that never get old. Boots full of dust, heart full of flame. Ain't looking for glory, just a good man's name. The wind keeps humming a tune I know about freedom, love, and the open road. It's a cowboy soul revival out beneath the sun, singing songs of the wild till the day is done. Raise your glass to the ones who ride, to the dust, the stars, and the heart inside. It's a cowboy soul revival. Feel it burning bright, keeping the West alive tonight. Old guitar's got a few cracked strings, but it still cries when the spirit sings. Every scar I wear tells a story true of the fire and the faith that pulled me through. From the border towns to the mountain range, the song remains, though the faces change. It's a cowboy soul revival out beneath the sun, singing songs of the wild till the day is done. Raise your glass to the ones who ride, to the dust, the stars, and the heart inside. It's a cowboy soul revival. Feel it burning bright, keeping the West alive tonight. Let the rhythm roll like a thunder's cry. Feel the heartbeat under western skies. The spirit don't fade, it just grows strong, every cowboy's dream. still rides along. It's a cowboy soul revival. Let the world all see the heart of the West still beats in me. From the desert plains to the canyons call, the cowboy soul still stands tall. It's a cowboy soul revival, riding through the night with a flame that'll never die. Yeah, the road goes on and the stories grow in the dust where the wild winds blow. So light that fire, let the music roll. This is the revival of the cowboy soul. There's a long stretch of highway past the county fair, where the cornfields fade into open air. I put the pedal down, don't know where to start, just driving dusty roads and a broken heart. Your picture's lying on the passenger seat, next to a map and memories. The radio plays our favorite part, while I chase these dusty roads and broken hearts. Every mile marker calls your name, every sunset looks the same. Dusty roads and broken hearts, that's where every leaving starts. Tires roll, but I stay the same, running wild from the hurt and pain. Windshield full along the stars, rearview mirror full of scars. I can't outrun what tore apart these dusty roads and broken hearts. Truck stop coffee at 2 a.m. Neon lights and worn out men. Jukebox crying an old sad song about love that didn't last too long. I thought time would set me free, but your shadow keeps following me, like a ghost riding in the dark down these dusty roads and broken hearts. Every town feels cold and strange, every prayer sounds the same. Dusty roads and broken hearts, that's how every goodbye starts. I left the porch light burning bright, but I drove away that night. Gravel sings beneath my wheels, like it knows just how I feel. I'm just a man falling apart on dusty roads and broken hearts. Maybe love's just a gamble roll. Sometimes you win, sometimes you fold. Maybe I gave you all I had, maybe forever ain't meant to last. But if I see your town again, I don't know if I'll pull back in. dusty roads and broken hearts. That engine hums like a lonely song. Another night, another town gone, till the wheels stop rolling where you are. It's dusty roads and broken hearts.
Riding through the valley where the wind still sighs, underneath the same wide open skies. The campfire fades, the stars still glow, and I hear the songs from years ago. Old leather creeks, my shadow falls on ghostly towns and canyon walls. Echoes of the old west calling me home, through the dust and the nights I've roamed. Voices of the past in the tumbleweed breeze, whispering tales of the life I used to lead. Yeah, I still hear them, soft and blessed, those echoes of the old west.
I've seen the rivers, I've crossed the plains, carried my heart through joy and pain. The saddle's worn, but the road goes on, where every mile sings a cowboy's song.
Sometimes I stop and close my eyes and see her smile beneath those skies. Echoes of the old west calling me home, through the dust and the nights I've roamed. Voices of the past in the tumbleweed breeze, whispering tales of the life I used to lead. Yeah, I still hear them, soft and blessed, those echoes of the old west. The fire burns low, but the spirit's alive out in the land where the legends survive. Every mountain holds a memory true of all the roads that led me to you. And when the dawn paints the desert gold, I'll ride again where the stories are told. Echoes of the old west calling me home, through the dust and the nights I've roamed. From the silence of time, their voices confessed, the heart still beats in the old west. So I'll keep riding till the day I rest, chasing the echoes the Old West.
Riding out where the river's been, where the trails begin and never end. Dust and dreams beneath the sky, where echoes of the old days never die. The wind still hums that frontier song, a voice that's been here all along.
Echoes of the frontier,
calling through the endless years, through the silence loud and clear, I can still hear the pioneers. Their hearts of steel, their souls sincere, living on in echoes of the frontier. Hills of the frontier, calling through the endless years, through the silence loud and clear, I can still hear the pioneers. Their hearts of steel, their souls sincere, living on in echoes of the frontier. Under the stars I ride alone, yet I never feel I'm on my own. The past still whispers on the wind, reminds me where the road begins, in every hill and every tear. I hear the echoes of the frontier.
echoes of the frontier, songs of hope and songs of fear.
Every dream they left behind still rides the night within my mind.
Through time and dust they reappear, forever in the echoes of the frontier.
So I'll ride until the dawn is near,
guided by the echoes of the frontier.
There's dust on the floor where you used to stand, silence louder than a one-night band. Your perfume lingers in the hall like you never left at all. I see my boots by the bedroom door, same old pair I've worn before, but they feel heavier than they did since the night I let you slip. I walked away without a fight, thought I was strong, thought I was right. Now these boots are full of regret, every step's a silhouette of the love I should have kept and the promises I never met. Gravel crunches like my pride, echoes of you by my side. I can't outrun what I can't forget with boots full of regret. said words I can't take back, like a match to a heart gone black. You stood there with tear-filled eyes while I drowned in my disguise. I was stubborn, I was blind, left your love somewhere behind. Now this empty house is all I get, and these boots full of regret. Every mile I try to roam leads me right back home. These boots are full of regret, tracks of dirt I can't reset. Every bar in every town just spins my memory around. Hat pulled low against the wind, wishing I could start again, but the past ain't done with me yet, and these boots full of regret. If I could turn that truck around before your tears hit the ground, I'd trade my pride for one more chance, for one more slow dance. But time don't wait for fools like me, it rides off endlessly. These boots are full of regret, heavy with the tears I've shed. Every step's a lonely sound on unforgiving ground. If you ever hear this song, know I knew it all along. I was wrong and I admit, these boots are full of regret. They walk through fire and rain, through whiskey nights and pain, but they've never felt this way, like boots full of regret. There's a neon glow on the edge of town, where the jukebox plays and the sun goes down. Boots on wood and a smoky haze, lost souls drifting through the haze. I walked in slow with a heavy mind, trying hard to leave you behind. But that old bar knows my history, every corner's got a piece of me. Bartender pours what he knows I need, another round of memory. Honky-tonk moonlight shining down on shattered dreams in this worn-out town, spinning slow in your memory, like a vinyl heart stuck on repeat under that pale blue neon light. I almost feel you hold me tight, but it's just shadows in my sight and honky-tonk moonlight. Band strikes up a heartbreak tune, steel guitar crying to the moon. Couples sway where we once stood, back when love was feeling good. I see your smile in someone's face, turn around but it ain't the same. Guess some ghosts don't say goodbye, they just dance till closing time.
Every chord cuts deep and slow, like a truth I already know. Honky-tonk moonlight, cold and white, keeps me here most every night. Every song just pulls me back down that old familiar track. Boot heels echo in the night, lonely hearts beneath the light, trying hard to make it right in honky-tonk moonlight. Maybe someday I'll walk away, find a brighter place to stay, but tonight this bar's my home, where broken hearts don't feel alone. If loving you was my mistake, it's one I'd gladly make again. Honky-tonk moonlight burns so bright, turn my sorrow into light. Let the music set me free from what used to be, till that last call shuts it down and the silence fills this town. I'll keep dancing through the night in honky-tonk moonlight. Neon flickers, bar lights dim, another night wearing thin, but that moon's still shining bright over honky-tonk moonlight.
Out on the prairie where the wild winds sigh, the sun melts gold in the open sky.
I hear your name in the whisperings, carried soft across the cedar trees. Every shadow dances with your face.
Every mile reminds me of your grace. Heartstrings on the prairie, playing soft and low, like a love song only the two of us know. In the quiet fields where the wildflowers grow, your memory lingers wherever I go. Heartstrings on the prairie, under stars that glow. I'll love you forever, and I'll let it show.
If you're alone and the fire burns slow, I still feel your touch in the afterglow.
Your laughter drifts through the amber light like a sweet refrain in the calm of night. Though the years have rolled like a tumbleweed,
my heart still follows where your soul may lead.
Heartstrings on the prairie,
playing soft and low, like a love song only the two of us know. In the quiet fields where the wildflowers grow, your memory lingers. Wherever I go, heartstrings on the prairie, under stars that glow. I'll love you forever, and I'll let it show. If the heavens hear a cowboy's prayer, they'll find your name still echoing there. Through every sunrise, through every storm, your love keeps my old heart warm.
Heartstrings on the prairie, strumming through the years, a melody of laughter and a trail of tears.
In the hush of twilight, when the night draws near, I can feel your soul whisper clear. Heartstrings on the prairie, under stars that glow. I'll love you forever, more than you'll ever know. So I'll ride on where the tall grass sways, thinking of you through endless days.
The wind still hums our sweet refrain
on the prairie, where love remains.
The sun goes down on another dusty town. Boots are worn and my heart's been found in the smoke of bars and the sound of strings. I've been chasing ghosts of younger things. Every mile's a memory, every scar's a name. In this cowboy life, nothing stays the same. So pour me a shot of the life I've seen, down the trail of dust and whiskey dreams, where love once burned and the fire still blooms. In the ashes of my dust and whiskey dreams. Left alert by the old oak tree, said, "Cowboy, don't you wait for me." Now our words still echo through the plains, like a lonely tune that calls my name, and the wind still hums that melody of what we were and what'll never be. So pour me a shot of the life I've seen, down the trail of dust and whiskey dreams, where love once burned and the fire still gleams, in the ashes of my dust and whiskey dreams. I played my songs for the stars above, lost my youth, but I found my love. Every tear I've shed on this endless road has turned to gold in the tales I've told. And when when I ride into that final dawn, they'll say the cowboy's soul rides on. So pour me a shot of the life I've seen, down the trail of dust and whiskey dreams, where hearts don't break, they just fade in between. The echoes of dust and whiskey dreams. Yeah, the dust will settle, the whiskey will fade, but the songs I've sung will never age. 'Cause out in the west, where freedom beams, I'll live forever in my whiskey dreams. I've been riding through this lonesome town, where the dust and wind keep blowing round. Every road reminds me where I've been, every face recalls what might have been.
The sun still burns that same old sky, but time keeps passing me by.
Dust and memories, all that's left of me. Footprints fade across eternity.
Years go by like tumbleweeds, rolling on with no reprieve. Dust and memories, they never set me free.
Just the past and what used to be.
The saloon door creaks, the night feels near. I hear her voice, soft and clear. She's gone but lingers in the breeze, like a ghost beneath the trees.
I ride alone through the endless plain, chasing echoes in the rain. Dust and memories, all that's left of me. Footprints fade across eternity.
The years go by like tumbleweeds, rolling on with no reprieve. Dust and memories, they never set me free.
Just the past and what used to be. If I could turn back time somehow,
I'd hold her hand, I'd change it now. Dust and memories still call my name, through the fire, through the flame.
the road is long, but I believe there's more than dust and memories.
Yeah.
that's left of me.